indulgences, if gained, are they for us, or do they have to stay with us, or could they be given away? The answer is yes and no. Are you surprised? Here's how it works. When I get an indulgence, I can keep it for myself, like putting money in the piggy bank to pay for what I've done. I'm just using this as a symbol. I'm not really being honest with that. Or what if I see somebody else who needs $1 and I give it to them instead of putting it in my little piggy bank? We are not able to give indulgences to others who are living, but we are able to apply our indulgences to those who are deceased. So we could say, Lord, any indulgences that I would receive today, I offer them for the souls of my parents. Or I offer these indulgences, whatever they may be that I might receive today, I offer them for those souls who have no one to pray for them. Or I offer them for the soul that's closest to being released from purgatory, that they might experience the joys of heaven. Or, Lord, I offer these indulgences that I would be receiving for the souls that's furthest away from you, that they may be brought closer to you by my prayers. Whatever the case may be. Or for specific individuals that we loved and we want to pray for. I mean, those are always possibilities. So when it comes to indulgences, I mean, some people really don't get into them. Some people get really into them. Me, I take the middle of the road. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to trust in God's mercy and not worry about the technical details. My own personal way of approaching it. If there's a prayer that might have an indulgence attached, like when we did the Stations of the Cross, remember, on Fridays of Lent, I always said at the end of the stations, and the prayers for the indulgence, because there are some people who really want those prayers. For me, I will say them. If God gives me an indulgence, thank you, Lord. If he chooses not to, okay.
So the Fatima prayer is one, isn't it, for indulgences?
I'm not sure if the Fatima prayer is or isn't. I'm not sure. I don't want to say yes or no because I don't know. It could be. I can look it up. I mean, there's a whole book called the Enchiridion of Indulgences that has all the prayers that are indulgence. So, any other questions about that?
Well, Father, I don't want to really go back into church history. Was it, maybe I got the wrong people, was it Fisher and Thomas More and going through all of that, where there was the scandal of the selling of indulgences?
It was before them. It was before them. The selling of indulgences was before Fisher and More and all of those.
Well, that was all part of
But
the scandal of church history.
that was one of the things that led to the Reformation and things. And that was corrected, by the way, at the Council of Trent. The bad practices, which were never really part of church teaching, they were something that kind of worked their way in and became scandalous and wrong, and they were right to point them out, were corrected at the Council of Trent. So, I mean, they did bad things with these indulgences in the Middle Ages. We're talking like 12, 13, 1400, that time period, even 1500s. But it got worked out. And the modern understanding of it is not that. You can't buy your way into heaven, as much as people wish they could. You might buy your way into heaven with good deeds and good thoughts and good words, but you're not going to buy your way into heaven with a dollar bill. God doesn't accept dollars.